We mentioned Rav Tukachinsky. We mentioned Rav Tzvi Pesach Frank. We mentioned the Bnei Tzion, which seems to be the sheet of the Lubavitcher Rebbe. There's a sheet. There is one opinion which above some not a source which was never accepted, that the international date line runs between Bavel and Eretz Yisrael. But
Why?
because it says Holan v'Holahu, so that if you take it literally, that usually means Bavel and Eretz Yisrael. There's Rabbi Sternbach Shita, which is absurd, but I'll tell it to you anyway. He says that just like we have hemispheres up east and west, we have hemispheres north and south, and he says Yerushalayim is in the northern hemisphere. So and there the Kuzari wrote about Yerushalayim, and therefore northern hemisphere the international date line is 90 degrees east of Yerushalayim. But in the southern hemisphere, where Yerushalayim, there is no Yerushalayim, this wasn't relevant. And therefore, in the southern hemisphere, we can make the international date line, according to our svara, which would be to make Yerushalayim the middle of the entire world, 180 degrees east of Yerushalayim. So Rabbi Sternbach has the international date line going down 90 degrees, out 90 degrees, and then down again 90 degrees, which is very convenient. Because Australia is in the southern hemisphere, New Zealand is in the southern hemisphere, and therefore they're all going to be, and Hawaii is in the northern hemisphere, and therefore everything is going to work out halachically. It's an absurd svara, but that's what he says, but he wants to pass on halacha. Anyway, this is obviously just a very condensed overview of the sugya, but hopefully it'll give you an interest in pursuing it someday further. Okay?